like the dystopian like thought policing. Like every game's gonna have some kind of TOS and a way to punish people who are bad behavioral, right? But like when you start getting on this weird sliding credit score system, it creates like an artificial goodness, and then you don't know who the like shitty people are.
Let's go and move on and talk about this insanity going on with Sony right now. Did you hear about their latest patent? We've seen
No.
this type of thing. Sony has patented a bad actor detection system that targets toxic behavior in gaming.
Oh boy. Whenever you
Oh.
say "Have you seen this?" I always think of the South Park skit with the paraplegic guy who's just like, "Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?"
Yes, I am the paraplegic guy in South Park. So here's the article from PCGuide.com. Says it looks like Sony is trying to combat toxic players in multiplayer games with a new bad actor detection system patent. Submitted in October of 2024, the recent published patent aims to punish bad actors who act out against their teammates over an extended period of time that goes against the norm of typical behavior. I guess my question to that is, what is a norm of typical
See,
behavior?
like, as a MOBA player, my brain immediately went to, yes, finally, we can report and get rid of the people who run down mid for an entire game. But I know that's not how this is going to be used. So
No, I have a strong feeling that is not going to happen. Curiously, in the description in the background of the patent, Sony outlines the use of anti-spam methods in emails to prevent targeting vulnerable users, but the same is not applicable to video games and is not, I can't even say that word, and is not done so in the same methodology. So Sony's patent aims to target, mitigate, and alleviate the issue in multiplayer situation. So here is kind of a rundown here. This is their multiple, this is how you get a patent.
Why are they going to make the bad actors black?
Oh, shit. Sony's bad actor. Let's go take a look at this. Let's see how it goes. Sony's bad actor detection. Right here, you can see all the people who are happy, and right here, and then guess what? Oh no! You're right.
There's so many jokes I can make, but if I speak, I will be canceled.
The bad actors have come in. Listen, only what is it? Only 10% of the bad actors create 50% of the crime of the actions. Is that what it is?
I mean, you're close. It's 1350.
Sorry. Sony bad actor detection system right here. You can see them coming in, and you see how like these singular actions impact everybody else, and how they're just causing all the chaos here. So measuring for the first user, blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, antagonistic behavior metric. Oh, we have a game antagonistic behavior metric, and at least the first game a game dependent behavior metric.
I kind of want to see how that works. Like, I want to see what specifically they're measuring.
Yes, so exactly. What exactly does this mean? Comparing the or each metric with an average or reference metric for a typical individual, as described elsewhere herein. So, anyways, yes. So all this we've seen Activision go in and they are monitoring what you say in game with AI, and if you say bad things, they'll ban you now. But this very much sounds like a social credit score. If as far as you have to act a certain way when playing the game, otherwise.
And like League of Legends has kind of had something like this for ages, where like even after matches, people rate you by like different like updoot metrics. I can't remember what they are because I don't play League anymore, but they have like different updoot metrics, and like your player score profile is determined by like how many of the different updoots you get. Like there's like knowledgeable, there's like teacher, there's like a friendly player or whatever. Like there's a whole bunch of different updoot metrics. And this contributes to like whatever your social credit score is within League of Legends. And I can only imagine that kind of has weight, like when you get reported as well. Like I don't know if it does, but I imagine it must, right? Because like what other purpose would that serve?
Well, in this situation, it says when you have this behavior along with other toxic experiences, will punish the player with a lower score compared to the norm. This results in some punishments that can be lifted if the bad actor continues to exhibit good behavior, which can improve their score. It's uncertain if Sony will follow through with this patent, but it would be good to see if would be good but it would be good to see an investment in improving users' experiences online on the likes of PlayStation Network. So you could potentially be punished for such poor behavior. I We talked about this briefly yesterday. Actually, I think I talked about it last night on a show I was on. Could you imagine, like, going to the arcades in the 90s, right? And let's just say, Kirsche, we're playing Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat, whatever, and we're playing against each other. And we're talking smack to each other. And when we talk smack, the game just stops and it shuts down and says, you can no longer play this game because of your toxic behavior, right? The game is listening. You like that's in my mind.
That's stupid.
It's a stupid idea, and this has a very dystopian feel to it. Does that work, Blabs?
You keep going in and out, so I'm trying to like interrupt so it brings you back.
Is Craig always underwater every show, or it's only when I'm here?
It's been really bad this week.
It has been, but we'll figure this out.
You're back now. I'm trying not to interrupt, so I'm putting it really low.
I've removed echo cancellation. I removed auto. I've.
Now you're super low.
Okay, that's fine.
And I got cranked that gain.
Yeah, I'm boosting you on StreamYard. Speak.
Speak.
Wait, it didn't even do anything. Try again.
I'll get it. It's okay.
All right, you're full now on StreamYards. I can't raise you anymore.
I'll adjust it. I'll do automatically adjust volume. There we go. That's fine. All right. Anyways, yeah, this is one of those things that we're seeing this creep in over the last several years in gaming, and not a huge fan of this kind of dystopian feel. What's the scene from Clockwork Orange where they got the eyes pinned open and he's staring. That's what this feels like. It's like, you will be good, and he's got his eyes all pinned back, and
I don't really like
really.
I don't really like the dystopian thought policing. Like, every game's gonna have some kind of TOS and a way to punish people who are bad behavioral, right? But when you start getting on this weird sliding credit score system, it creates an artificial goodness, and then you don't know who the shitty people are.
You're right. It's fake, right? People have to self-police. They have to tone police, if you will. That's messed up. That is crazy messed up. Got another video for you right here. Go to watch it. It's a good one.